Hi guys, my name is Jada and I am currently 18 years old. And when I made the first why do you love being a woman video, I think it was back in 2016, 2017. It was back my sophomore year and I was 16 years old and I only really had my friends kind of involved. I kind of forced them to do it. And I just asked them why they love being a woman. And the video got around and it got pretty good views and a lot of people actually really liked it and enjoyed hearing the younger generation, and I got a few people from other generations to kind of tell why they love being a woman. And so this year I wanted to outreach and kind of use my platform a little bit more to, gather more girls and, give them their chance to speak on why they love being a woman. And I want to give a special thanks and shout out to all the girls who either sent a video in because we couldn't meet up or let me shoot them and, put them on the spot on why they love being a woman. I think it's so important to have your voice be heard, and that's what I love doing with this project, and I probably will still continue to do it. Not every year, but every other so year. It's also very interesting because you will notice that some of the people from my first video are in the second video. And it's good to hear what they said back then versus what they said now as either growth, of why they love being a woman, or some challenges that they feel now that they faced or overcame. So for me, that's always very special. I love looking back at these videos that I made back when I was in high school with people and getting people together to do stuff like this, because I feel for me, it's very important. But why I love being a woman, I don't remember what I said in the first video because I haven't watched in a while. But today, in this age, personally, I love being a woman because I love the freedom of the way that I can dress, because I've seen my style shift a lot, and I love wearing men's clothing, and it's not something where people look at you and they're like, why are you wearing that? I also just love the feeling of, having that power to do amazing things despite all odds. And just being a woman in itself is something so special, and only we understand, some of the things that we have to go through, and we get through them together. And again, the sisterhood and the empowerment. And I feel as years tick on, there's more empowerment out there. There's more women standing up for other women, and that in itself is amazing. And so I'm very happy. I'm super excited to celebrate International Women's Day, and I'm very excited to bring this part 2 of Why Do You Love Being a Woman out, because I feel like it's going to be a good one. So what's your
Enjoy.
name?
I'm Juniper.
And what age are you?
I'm 15.
And what do you love about being a woman?
I love that I sort of carry this history with me beyond kind of a gender binary, I guess, but just sort of so many generations of strong people fighting despite the odds of all my mothers and my aunts and my grandmas. It just sort of feels like I'm being passed a great responsibility that just feels empowering, I guess. Yeah, I have a really strong bond with my mom. We're really close, and yeah, she's amazing, and I love it.
My name's Radiance. I'm 15 years old, and my favorite part of being a woman, especially in the past couple of years, has been women have been making so many strides towards equality. It's really
So what's
cool
your
to be
name?
a part of.
Julia Boyning.
And what age are you?
I'm 16.
And what do you love about being a woman?
What I love about being a woman is the fact that you can just be multiple things. You can be independent and strong, and you can be whatever you want to be, and then you can also we have these, everybody is so beautiful and has these amazing bodies, and you can just use it to do whatever you want. I'm not saying slide around or whatever, but you can just do whatever you want. And I feel having just the sisterhood and just being so independent and strong is just one of the best qualities of being
My name is Isabella Smith. I'm 16 years old, and I love being a woman. I love being a woman because of the emotional intelligence that is shared between me and the other women in my life, as well as the ability to raise children, birth children, and run our own company.
So what's your name?
Amy.
And what's your age?
17.
And what do you love about being a woman?
I love that I can be confident in like a dress and my hair done, but I can also be confident in like sweatpants and my hair up.
Thank you. So what's your name?
My name's Kate.
And what age are you?
I'm 17.
Okay. And what do you love about being a woman?
We're just all more accepting.
So what's your name?
I'm Andy.
And how old are you?
I'm 17.
And what do you love about being a woman?
I love the Sisterhood.
My name is Alyssa Boycefisk. I am 17 years old, and what I love most about being a woman is being a part of history. For centuries, women have fought for the ability to regulate our own bodies. We have fought for equal treatment in schools, in the workplace, and basically the ability to be who we want and act how we want, and we're still fighting for those things today. And to me, being a part of that group of people is a really powerful thing. And as we continue to make changes all over the world, we are still making history, and to me that's absolutely incredible.
Cassidy Durfus.
And how old are you?
I would have said 15. 17.
And what do you love about being a woman?
I just love the freedom of being able to like dress more boyish or more girlish, wear my hair up or down, paint my nails, wear jewelry or not. Just like kind of the freedom that I think maybe boys like unfortunately don't have.
Hi, my name is Amelia Holly, and I'm 18 years old. And the reason I love being a woman is because for the longest time we've been portrayed as these like weak, delicate, like do what you're told, sit pretty, cross your legs, like don't try and make anybody mad type woman. And along the lines we realized that we're worth more than that. We deserve to have our own career paths and choose the life we want and not just do what everyone else wants us to do. I wholeheartedly believe that the tough shit you go through helps shape you into the person you become. And women have had to jump through so many hoops and obstacles just to get where we are today, and there's still like so much more to like jump through and fight for. But I just feel like because we've had to fight for so much stuff that we are now portrayed as these like tough, like don't take people's shit, like willing to fight back and say what they feel type people. And I'm just super incredibly grateful and proud to be surrounded by so many women who are like who have my back and are willing to like stand up for themselves and like talk back and stuff like that. I watched this movie called RBG. Her name's Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She's a Supreme Court justice right now. And they were interviewing this woman who was suing this military place that she base that she worked on, and they weren't paying her as much solely just for the fact that she was a woman. And like Ruth Bader Ginsburg was like being the lawyer for her case, and this woman was getting interviewed for this documentary of RBG, and she was saying that like so many people were telling her like pretty girls don't fight back, like you just need to like let it go, like why are you trying to like make this into a bigger deal and stuff like that. And she was like, I don't give a fuck, like I'm a pretty girl, but I'm gonna fight back because I deserve to like get equality and I deserve to get paid the same, just I'm doing the exact same job as them. I love women so much, and I hope we can stop fighting sooner or later, but most likely it'll be later. Okay, bye.
So what's your name?
Zariah Whitaker,
How old are you?
18.
And what do you love about being a woman?
I love being strong and independent and having a voice.
Hi, I'm Macy, I'm 18, and I love being a woman. I love being a woman because it means creating change that people don't normally see. Our gender roles, social norms are something embedded in our culture, and I have the power to change that. I can choose to not get married, not have children, and not let people base my worth off of how I look. I have the power to raise the future of our country in a more kind, forgiving, and accepting way. I'm able to break the boundaries of gender roles and prove to everyone that I'm not just a woman. I'm me.
Hello, my name is Jasmine and I'm 18 years old. The thing that I truly love most about being a woman is the utter resilience that we all seem to share and exhibit within ourselves. I think it is absolutely beautiful in every way, and although it comes from years of oppression and systematic ideas that are placed on us, we have all seemed to fight this and create just this beautiful, bright resilience that we all have, all feminine identities have, and it's truly incredibly beautiful. And even just taking it from a physical stance, our bodies are so strong and beautiful, and we can literally create a human. How crazy is that? And just be after that, like, we can bounce back from that in such a strong way. It is crazy powerful, and I don't know, it's so beautiful that we are so resilient, whether it be emotionally, physically, or mentally. Like, it's amazing.
So what's your name?
I'm Deyanira.
And how old are you?
I'm 18.
And what do you love about being a woman?
My favorite thing about being a woman is, without a doubt, the relationship that we can foster. I think that there's something really unique and special about the relationship between two girlfriends, a daughter and her mother. Women have such a huge capacity to love and care for other people, and I think it's amazing that we can develop these super strong, emotionally fulfilling relationships with each other. There are so many things that I love about being a woman, but this one's definitely
What's your name?
I'm Hannah.
And what age are you?
I'm 18.
And what do you love about being a woman?
I love that as we get older, we start to figure out who we are, and I don't know, it's just cool to see everyone change, like from even 2 years ago when I did this before, like how different it was and like how I felt about myself, and just like growing as a woman and having people like around you grow with you, so like you can feel empowered and stronger, but we're all in this together, so that's what makes it fun.
Thank you.
What I love about being a woman is that in my femininity, I feel beautiful.
I'm Casey, I'm 19 years old, and I love being a woman because it means that I'm part of a larger sisterhood. Women individually are so strong, but when we come together, we really have this bond and this softness and this sensuality that only makes us more inspiring, more creative, and more badass than ever.
My name is Kayla, and I am 20 years old. What I love about being a woman is the community and the friendship that I have with other women. I am lucky enough to have other strong women influencing me and becoming a better person and the young woman that I am today. And hopefully as I grow up, I can influence other young women and be their role model.
So what's your name?
I'm Maddie Anding.
And what age are you?
I'm 21 years old.
And what do you love about being a woman?
I love the hyper-awareness of being a woman. I just feel like I know myself and my surroundings so well just because of womanhood in general.
What's your name?
My name is Alyssa, and I'm 22 years old. And the reason that I love being a woman is because I feel like it's a challenge. And, you know, you never really hear a woman tell her story and talk about how easy it was and how much of a breeze it was and how she got everything handed to her. Just like every day women are being challenged from the littlest things. And, you know, I was brought up by a lot of strong, independent women, and I hope that reflects on the person that I am, the woman that I am every day, just because we are continuously challenged, and I feel like growing up in something that is known as like the man's world, I think that idea that this is a man's world is quickly changing. So.
I'm Mira Smith.
And how old are you?
I am 16.
And what do you love about being a woman?
Boobs.